Someone left a comment on one of my videos asking if I could show you guys like how I record, I guess, and kind of take you through what I do. I thought that would be interesting. I kind of wanted to do that anyway. I just finished filming a cover, so I'm gonna take you through what I do. Yes, so I just finished filming From Me the Moon by Love. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, so this is the first full take that I got. I'm just gonna roll with it. It's not that bad. It can be saved with harmony and editing, which is how I do most of my songs. I just do them kind of badly and then try to save it and cover it with harmony, if you couldn't tell. I'm not setting out to have a lot of harmony on this song because the original doesn't have a lot of harmony, and sometimes I like to leave it that way. I kind of like to respect the original in a way and not have too much harmony on it. The DAW that I use is called the Cakewalk. It's probably the worst one, I would assume, and it's probably very newbie and embarrassing to use, but I am not a professional music person, producer, maker in any way, and I only used it because I used to use BandLab to make music, that really great app that we all know and love, and Cakewalk is like a branch of BandLab basically. It's like they're just the DAW that they made. I have a lot of issues with it constantly. Like this thing, oh my god, this application hurts me and makes everything so difficult and makes everything take so long. A lot of it I think is down to my microphone cable. I think it's a bit dodgy. That's why nothing records in time. Hello birds. Oh my god, just the way I record is so stupid and so difficult, and it would be remedied if I just got a new microphone and a different DAW, but I'm stubborn, so I'm not going to be doing that. I need to start recording because it's 7:45 and this needs to be up tonight, and I also have to film again, so I don't know what I'm going to film after this. Right, let's show you a bit here. So we've got the main vocal track here, and then once I'm finished recording, I triplicate it, and I put one in the left, this one in the right, and then one in the surround. And then I'm going to make this the surround track here, so number 4, I'm going to make this one the loudest. I'm going to take this down a little bit. I'm going to take it down to like a 1. This is going to stay the loudest, maybe even up a little bit more. So I make the surround track, so the one that's in all like left, right and center, I make that track the loudest, and I don't put any reverb on that, so that's just the clean vocal. And then I put the reverb on the one that's just in the center, so you still have the texture of the reverb and like the fullness of it, but it's not like completely overwhelming, I guess. So I equalize all the tracks and I put compression on them all, and compression makes a really big difference if you have a good one. I don't really know, like I don't specifically put them in, I just use presets. This one's just called Surround Compress. I find that it makes the track sound a lot better quality, and it makes them sound like a little bit louder and stuff, which is fun. Makes them sound fuller, which we like. I like a nice warm and full sounding track, of course. So now I need to move on to harmonies, and like I said, there's not a lot of harmony on the song really, and I want to respect that, but also like the little goblin in my brain is telling me to just go all out with harmony on this. So we shall see. We'll see where it takes me. Sometimes I know what harmonies to do, other times I just listen to it and just kind of do my thing. So I've made 3 harmony tracks because I do triple track each of the harmonies, but not like, I don't put like 3 in the left, 3 in the right, 3 in the center. Like I just do 1 center, 1 left, 1 right, but of all the same harmony line, if you get me. Music producer mode, go! Let's see what we're working with here. I'm going back on my word. I'm gonna add a frick ton of humming to this, as I usually do. I'm so predictable. The sky looks so pretty right now. Stop getting distracted. My entire music career is a series of bad singing just covered with reverb, so they need to be faded in a little bit, because the way I have to record is I have to press record at like the last second to make sure it records at the right time, because if I don't, it'll be a couple seconds out of time. I get like very choppy lines of harmony and stuff. They just come out of nowhere, and sometimes they're in the wrong time. So I have to fade them in a lot just to kind of get rid of that harsh entrance. So basically so far this is what we've got. We've got the 4 vocals, and then these are the 3 harmonies that I'm working on. And to fade in, you just get that little triangle and you go boop, and there you have it. We do be fading. So I do the same thing on the harmonies, but slightly different, so they all get equalized. I use a preset called Vintage EQ. I never notice a difference between like when the EQ is on and when it's not. I'm sure it's doing something. The one in the center gets surround compressed. The names for my tracks are always so weird. This is just I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't like my side profile that much, so you guys should be proud of me for doing this video for you. The sacrifices that I make. Heart ever forgive my skin. The humming sounds good, but I can hear some sort of like an ascension in the middle of it, so I'm gonna have to do that. Something that a lot of people do when they're recording is turn on like feedback or latency so you can hear yourself while you record, but there is nothing I hate more than being able to hear myself, so I do not do that. Don't just press delete without knowing what you're deleting. I love Tetris. I always wonder why my posture is so bad, and then I think about the way I sit when I'm doing harmonies on the laptop. It's literally like, you can't really tell, but my back shouldn't be making a table, but it is. So anybody wants to come and have lunch, we can use my back as a picnic table. What am I doing? Oh my god, half of this stuff is just like, looking back on it now, I've not put half the stuff in. Bim bum bim bum. Bim bum bim bum. But other than that, after an entire hour, we have got the first chorus done. And there are 3 of them in the song, so fun. Yeah, so I'm going to go and do all these harmonies again, and I will be back. Okay, I just got really distracted because why are these my most frequently used emojis? I get some of them, but a synagogue? In memory, I've only ever used that once. Maybe I should start using it more. Anyway, back to this. I'm gonna have to, when I'm finished filming this, I'm gonna have to go back and check that I've actually done everything correctly, because I'm not focused at all right now. That would be so clever. Stop getting so distracted. I have like 3 hours. Okay, that's enough time, but I want to do stuff that isn't this right now. Currently need to put equalizer on the thingy. I already did that. Okay, put it in the center. Thank you. Make sure it has reverb on it. Thank you. And compress it. Good job. If you are recording something, harmonies in particular, always make sure you only have 1 track recording at one time. Because so many times I'll just accidentally have 2 tracks recording at the same time and not realize, and then some rando harmony track is just making noise and I didn't ask for it to. Oh my god, I can't spell. I need to show you what I just wrote. So just naming my tracks, we've got How Do I Win, How Do I Win, How Do I Win, Remember, Rem Bieber. I really said scholar. Okay, well, Rem Bieber needs to be turned down a bit. So again, this is what I do to my harmony tracks. They get put in the center, left and right ears. I put some equalizer on them. If you're using Cakewalk, I put Vintage EQ on it, the preset. Then I put compression on it. I use Vintage DBX 165. And then reverb, I use default reverb. If you want to know my presets, there you go. And I'm gonna see how that high harmony that I just did sounds, because I wasn't too keen on it while I was doing it actually, so that's fine. If you don't like a harmony, just take it off. It doesn't have to be there, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and listen to the entire song the full way through, see how I feel about it, see if there's anything I want to add or change. I think it's pretty much done though. But you know what I haven't done yet? So I go into the console and I like to turn down the entire track a good bit so it doesn't like clip or just like sound terrible. So I'll go in and turn down the master. Something I learned in between recording my 2 EPs, which is why the Madness of One is so loud and crunchy, but Afraid of the Dark is nice. So you can definitely hear Carrie aggressively eating her foot in the background of that, which is great. Those first hums are so unbelievably delayed. It would help if you plugged in your microphone, maybe? Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I was fixing this absolute abomination that I made. Yeah, I think it's alright. It'll do. We ended up with 25 tracks. So this is all the main vocals and these are all the harmonies. So colorful, I love it. This is what Cakewalk looks like, by the way. We're using, obviously, the basic settings because I am an idiot. So now I must export her. It's called From Me the Moon. I just typed from me the .pp. Yeah, that's exactly it. So it just has to mix. So how are you? Hope you're good. I'm tired now. Making music makes me very tired. Oh my god, I've got such a hard life. I make music and it makes me tired. Ugh. I find it always sounds a lot better once it's been completely like mixed and put together. Like when you're mixing music, if you're just starting out or whatever, you probably will hear a difference in the track quality between the 2 places. It always sounds better for me anyway. I bring it from iTunes into BandLab. which I then download on my phone so I can edit it into the video. And that's how I make video. Oh, her ears are inside out. So yes, that is how I make covers and make music. I'm a noob, so don't try to learn from me, definitely not. Oh my god, look up an actual professional person on YouTube or something. Shout out to Alex Thomas for recommending this video idea. I hope it was interesting. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!